Hi, this is Diana Godinez. This is Education 522 at Azusa Pacific University with Professor Nicole Malone. This is a VCast covering Bloom's taxonomy. In 1956, a group of educational psychologists headed by Benjamin Bloom developed a classification of levels of intellectual behavior. During his work, he found that 95% of the test questions students come across require them to think only at the lowest level of thinking, that is, the recall of information. Bloom identified and classified 6 levels of thinking within the cognitive domain. The model begins with the lowest and relatively simple cognitive process of recalling factual information. It then moves to a more complex cognitive process of applying, analyzing, synthesizing, and evaluating. Bloom thought that students should not stay on one level of thinking. Bloom's taxonomy is also seen as a multi-tiered model. Over time, the levels have been portrayed as a stairway. Using this model, teachers can encourage their students to climb to a higher level of thought. Teachers should always modify instruction to help the students be able to move on to the next highest level of thinking. The 6 levels of Bloom's taxonomy include knowledge, comprehension, application, analysis, synthesis, and evaluation. Knowledge refers to recalling, retrieving, and recognizing relevant information from long-term memory. Comprehension requires a cognitive process and understanding of information where learners are interpreting or translating information. Application is the ability not only to understand material, but also to know when and how to apply information to solve problems. Analysis is the ability to simplify complex information or to break it into smaller parts so that the learner is able to understand how the information is organized, connected, or related. Synthesis can be linked into creativity. This is the ability for learners to organize parts of information in a unique or new way to help them test a theory. Evaluation is the ability to judge information against a set of criteria. Some verb or skill examples that can embody intellectual activity of each level are as follows. For the level of knowledge, they include define, repeat, recall, and list. Verb or skill examples for the level of comprehension include restate, identify, discuss, explain, and classify. For the level of application, the verb or skill examples include choose, interpret, demonstrate, and apply. Verb or skill examples for the level of analysis include examine, analyze, contrast, and compare. Synthesis includes verb or skill examples like collect, create, arrange, and assemble. Lastly, verb or skill examples for evaluation include assess, support, argue, and evaluate. Benjamin Bloom wanted learners to move from what they know and challenge their thinking process. Like Ignacio Nacho Estrada once said, If children don't learn the way we teach, we have to change the way we teach.